Alright, what is going on, my Soldier Gaming? I'm Commander-in-Chief, Warzone 57, and welcome back to Warzone Talks, episode 30. Where the unnoticed get noticed, and if you already noticed, you're going to get noticed some more, because that's how I roll. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you're returning, welcome back. And for those who are new and don't know what this is all about, here's a rundown of this series. I go out and I find some awesome YouTubers who I like, or if there are some people who need to get their voice or their videos or their channel out a little bit more, well, that's what I'm here for as well. Now, I don't really do too many giveaways, but I do some giveaways from here and there. I asked you guys a couple of questions. You let me know what your opinion is. If I like it, I will give you a gift card to Windows, Xbox, Steam, or PlayStation. But before I get on with anything else, you're looking at Lawbreakers, the beta form of the game. It comes out on August 8th, and this is a really fun game. The beta is until Wednesday, July 5th. I do believe that's the case, yeah. And all I can say is that it's really fun. I'm going to get into my wins and opportunities of this game on the ranting portion after I'm done with the shoutouts. But let's get to it. First off, we have Andy Warski. He has 250,502 subscribers, me being one of them. And he has his own partner in crime, Chris Warski, who is Asian. Andy is white. And they pretty much go ahead and debunk some people from channels on YouTube or channels on TV. And if there's something that they feel like they can actually go in and debunk and criticize or give critique about their theories or their propaganda or their ideals, then they actually take time to look at some, information and get some history or some research on the matter, and then immediately give you guys a couple of clips from said YouTube videos or TV channels. And then they give their own little banter back. Sometimes it's off-script banter, and they're just talking about how they feel, and then they also, help out with giving, small little statistics. And I like it because he also has a podcast, or I wouldn't even say podcast, a live stream called Warski Live, where he, Chris, sometimes, and just a whole group of, I guess, I wouldn't say political, but a bunch of people who can't really stand the far left or far right ideals when it comes to, feminism or social justice. And I can actually get behind all of the things that they say and how they feel, because I feel the same way. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't care if people are feminists. I don't care if people's social justice. But if you start shit-talking people and thinking that your group is all right, all-knowing, non-wrongdoing, but then I have a problem with that. But these guys are really cool. They're really hilarious, and they just have fun doing what they like to do. And he even gives you backstory on what he's gone through his life, and it's kind of heartbreaking and heart-wrenching, but he has grown into this, what I would say, in my mind, or my opinion, an icon on YouTube to be the voice to many people who can't really voice their own opinions and how they feel, because they sometimes don't feel that they can handle criticism. And that's what these guys and the other YouTubers I'm giving shoutouts to are here for. So Andy, Chris, I love you guys' channel. Hope you all are doing well, and keep up the good work. Alright, next up we have Undoomed. He has 310,994 subscribers, and he is a personified Slender Man who sexually identifies as an attack helicopter, which I don't judge. And he does the same thing that Andy and Chris Warski does, and pretty much debunk and point out some of the many fallacies and horrid points that some social justice and some feminists make. One being how some women think that male toxicity, or men, are just pure toxic. and kind of blame the society that we live in, but they don't understand that in the society there are certain roles that men have to be a part of and have to attend to based on our genetic or biological makeup. Because let's face it, men are stronger than women. That's science. That's knowing about the male body versus the female body. That's how it is. It's always been like that. That's not to be mean, it's not to be offensive, that's just how it is. He's also trying to get his own live streaming going. I'm not sure if it's up yet, something he's still going through the kinks on how to work around it. But he has a second channel called Scientifica, which pretty much is him going through some of the topics that he enjoys talking about, and just kind of gives it to the public and have them just understand a little bit more about that certain topic. He has 3 of them, but the 2 that I've seen was the history of the Battle of the Bulge and Apollo 11 Seconds to Disaster, which I've always heard about Apollo 11 going down, but I never really knew too much of how it happened. And pretty much I love how he is articulate, how he enunciates everything. And when it comes to debunking stuff, he uses some clips from House, which is one of my favorite series, and some other, I guess other things from YouTube or some people's clips that they have on their channels. He puts them in there as well. And he actually has a little software mechanic where he's no longer just a picture of like Slenderman or just himself as Undoomed. He does things like face palm, puts his hand inside his pocket, and he's also working on a lot of more animations for that as well. And it looks really good. He brings up a lot of great points, and even sometimes agrees with some of the things that these people say. Because I'm not gonna lie, not all these people are, as crazy as, we kind of depict them as being. So I cannot wait to have his live stream up. Can't wait to join it and just see about whatever people that he brings on to talk about certain subjects. And so if you like debunking videos and you like people throwing a little bit of comic relief in there and actually entertaining while educating as well, then if you haven't heard about Undoomed, now you do. And just don't let me tell you about it. Look it up for yourself and just see what he has to offer you in return. Alright, next up and comer, we have CrowbCat. They have 439,964 subscribers, and they are a group of editors who pretty much do things, in all things, video game related. And some of them are informative, some of them can be nonsensical, and some of them can be experimental. Pretty much, it's sort of a review of a game, but without the review. Pretty much the actions of different clips that you see kind of paint the picture of how that game really is. Like No Man's Sky, Mass Effect Andromeda, Rainbow Six Siege, and many more. Also with hardware deficiencies as well. And kind of makes fun of some of the developers as well. Now, I really like how they put everything in, and it's just really, it's like just like they're editing. It's no words to explain how well that this channel has grasped the concept of looking at certain aspects of video games and video game developers and pretty much just show you without actually interpreting through, commentary. So if you guys want, definitely check them out. And also, don't just check them out. Let me know what you think about these channels in the comment section below. Let me know if this was a good addition to your subscription box, and let me know if it's not. And just give me some ideas or any reasons why you like them or dislike them. My favorite video from them has to be Mass Effect Andromeda, which, if I can remember the title, it was 5 years plus $40 million equals Mass Effect Andromeda. And that was a very long video to process, but they've shown every clip that was wrong. They even put the people's names who have made those clips inside the description box, so you know their talent and their channels don't go unnoticed. And so those subscribers find those channels and they subscribe to them, which I think is really awesome. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, seeing how things get worse throughout time, or you actually see some good for once and see the progression and the improvement of some games, then CrowbCat is definitely a channel that you should check out. Alright, last but not least, we have Sargon of Akkad. He has 658,164 subscribers, and this guy has been going through the ringer with a lot of YouTubers, some that are with him and some that oppose him. And most of the people that oppose him are, used to be Lacey Green, not anymore. I'll get to that in a minute. But the biggest one that he has to deal with now is Anita Sarkeesian. If you guys don't know about her, she's part of Feminist Frequency, which deals about a whole bunch of things dealing with talking about, air quote, male supremacy or white supremacy or whatever the fuck kind of patriarchy this woman's talking about, and spouses, how women are subjectified and objectified in video games and in real life. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. But he goes through most of the things, not only dealing with, video games, but with history, some fictional stuff, anti-ideology, that being social justice, different laws that people are trying to implement that could seriously do some harm. And he's very thorough with his research. He's known to make a few misunderstandings or mishaps, or might get some things wrong, but at the same time, he gets the majority of his research down packed. And I, for one, think that he's a great source of information. He talks about the elections, and he's not even from here. He's from, I do believe, Britain. And he takes time to pretty much let us know about things that he finds very distasteful with the presidential election. He backs up some of the YouTubers that are going through a lot of crap as well, one of them being PewDiePie, Felix. And it's like, since I'm still new to his channel, I'm still trying to learn more about Sargon, but he's really cool, really down to earth, very knowledgeable of what he's talking about. And even if he is wrong, he even goes back on his YouTube channel and let people know that he was wrong about certain things. And I can get behind that because we're all human and we all make mistakes. And he's even made amends with Lacey Green, because even looking at some of his videos debunking some of her stuff, he was, pretty rude to her. But she forgave him. They kissed and made up. Well, not actually kiss, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And then they took a picture together, and they're right now fixing a whole bunch of stuff that's going on with them, and trying to, create a more connected relationship, talking about certain things on YouTube and actually working together to talk about problems and seeing if there's a way to fix them. And even though they have different ideas, they are starting to become open about them and starting to agree to disagree, or actually get on the same side as the other person, and just having a progressive conversation. And then he also has playlists on why do people hate feminism, liberal ideas, internet sagas, Gamergate, This Week in Stupid, which he has a lot of, and actually has a couple of videos on the presidential election of 2016. And pretty much, I'm still new to him, and he knows some stuff about Gamergate that I don't know. Like, reasons why people are doing it, I don't know. So I still have to look at that kind of information a little bit more in depth, so I can actually understand why Gamergate happened and why people take it so seriously. As a gamer, I think I should take that seriously. But those are going to be all the shoutouts that I have as of this time. Links to their channels and videos are going to be in the description below. And let me, like I said, let me know about your opinions. Let me know what you guys think about these YouTubers. I'm sorry if I don't sound too enthusiastic. God damn it. Right now, I just got like a real bad headache, and I'm slightly lightheaded. But I'm gonna try and push on. So for the rant, pretty much it's gonna be very short. I love this game. Even though it's in beta form, they're gonna probably change some stuff up because they still have a month to go. What I really need them to do is have in-game chat. There's something that needs to happen because people are running around, they don't know what to do, and I really don't know too many people who already have the beta who can play with me. And honestly, I can tell that a lot of these people are coming off from Call of Duty, and it's not good. I'd rather have people come off on Overwatch, because even that game is an objective-based game, not too much team deathmatch, even though you need to kill people to keep the objective alive and part of your team and work as a team. I just don't like how some people just go off and do not assist in completing the game. Yeah, your KD might be good, but you cost the team the game by not being there. Because I'm a Titan. I've played all the classes. I'm more suitable as a Titan as of now, of this time. Because I can work a little bit with offense, and I can work a little bit on defense, especially with my Berserk ability that you've probably already seen. But yeah, those are just a couple of things that I loved about the game, things I didn't like about the game. I do believe that the guy with the Spectre is very atrocious, and I feel like he needs to be seriously nerfed. But that's probably not going to happen, and if it doesn't happen, I'm not going to cry about it. Ow. But yeah, I'm going to stop the video here. Like I said, videos and channel links are in the description below. Let me know what you guys think about these channels. And I'm actually working on bi-weekly Warzone talks, but it's going to be pretty much if I don't have what was it? If I don't have shoutouts, I'm just going to give you guys updates on what's going on. My laptop crashed, and so I'm getting it back tomorrow, because that had the last video that would end my playlist for Rise of the Tomb Raider. I don't know why it crashed. He'll probably tell me. And I'm actually, after this video's been uploaded, I'm going to work on PlayStation games, Uncharted, Horizon, and I'm actually going to start Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, because that game I loved it so much growing up as a kid, and I just can't wait to share it with you guys today. Well, not literally today, but you know what I mean. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, be my personal firing squad. Execute that like button. If you have a YouTube channel, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time on Warzone Talks. If this was the best video that you've seen thus far, please add to your favorites. Let people know what I do for this channel. And if you want to be a part of my army today, because I want y'all to be entertained and have your voices heard, then enlist by subscribing today. And that's going to be about it. As always, this is Warzone 157, reminding you to keep your eyes on the prize, fear on the trigger at all times. And I'll see you soldiers in the next battle logs. Have a good day, night, wherever you're from. And as always, Warzone out, and have a great, epic, and safe 4th of July. I'll see you guys in Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy.